Right guys, this is it. We are finally going to be riding HS1 after all. I can tell you, Victoria, are excited. Are you ready for this? This is going to be epic. Epic indeed.
Oh, I'm excited to ride high-speed one, alright. As much that I'm a regular Southeastern Metro commuter, I also knew they have a high-speed service that is based here at St Pancras. So then, we'll be able to see these trains witness their true power on the line up to Ashford.
Well then, if you're excited then, I'm going to go up to the ticket machine and we're going to print my tickets. We're going to be using our group save for today, so yeah.
Platform 13 for the 1707 service to Sandwich via Dover Priory, International, International and Ashford International, where the train divides.
Tickets acquired. We're ready to head over to Ashford International. Let's go.
Yes.
Of the train for Folkestone West, Folkestone Central, Dover Priory, Martin Mill, Walmer, Deal and Sandwich.
Right, onto the platform. So I think this is a nice spot for us to wait until our train arrives so that we can go to Ashford International. Right?
Guys, I don't think I want to wait on this end of the platform. It'll get busy very fast. Can we move down the platform, please?
Okay, bestie, if you say so.
Now, Victoria, do you think this is better? What do you think?
Are you having a laugh? The platform is really dirty, and I really don't fancy getting my shoes that grim. Move along.
Oh, for God's sake. It's like we're being in Goldilocks, but with transport. Okay, Victoria, let's just get to the point. Do you think this is better now? Is this good?
Yes, it's good. It's just about right.
Oh, good. Now all we have to do is wait for our train to arrive and we can let the fun begin to Ashford International. It would take around 40 minutes for us to arrive.
And here it is. This is our train, the class 395. And from what I can tell, the train is really busy. Well, it's summer, folks. We're getting the true summer experience. Right, so we're going to have to wait here, allow the passengers to get off before boarding.
Yes, this is it. We're finally going to experience the 395's true power after all of these months of waiting. I'm not sure how long it will take for us to get moving, but surely we'll be leaving any second now.
I know for a fact that you are very excited to go at full speed, Victoria. I've done it many times before and trust me, it's going to be so much fun. So now you'll get to experience what I experienced a while back. So yeah, you're right. I think we should be leaving any second now, but it won't be for that much long anyway. So we'll see what happens.
Speak of the devil, we're already leaving just as soon as you were about to finish that sentence. Perfect timing if you asked me.
Agreed. So how long does it take for us to reach to our stop?
Well, I checked real-time trains on my phone and it says that we should take approximately like 40 to 50 minutes to get from here to Ashford International. It's actually very quick compared to the other routes to Ashford International. You have the Southeastern Main Line, which is where you can get a train from, like, I don't know, Charing Cross, Cannon Street, or London Bridge to head over to Ashford International. And also you got this, High Speed 1, which takes approximately 40 to 50 minutes to take from here to Ashford International, whilst the South Eastern Mainline route takes about an hour. So yeah, I think what we just did there was that we just branched off through the Midland Main Line. We're going to go over the East Coast Main Line, and we're going to go over past the bridge where the Miles Main Line goes, where it goes over to Stratford and then Clapham Junction in Richmond. Now we're on High Speed 1 properly, so yeah, we should just enjoy the journey whilst we can, really. But I'm actually very excited to see this train reach full speed. And Victoria, do you have any fun facts that you want to say about this unique service?
Yes, so the section of line between Stratford and Ashford will be under TVM control. It only runs up to Ebbsfleet International on services towards Faversham before switching to the TPWS and AWS operational. If you don't know what TVM is, TVM or transmission void machine or track-to-train transmission advises the driver what speed the train may run.
That sounds interesting. I really like that new signalling system compared to like the ETCS program that is like taking place on the East Coast Main Line. I heard the ETCS has been operated between Moorgate and Finsbury Park, but in the future it will go much better. Note though that the Northern City Line will not use ATO. Only the Thameslink Core does, because the Thameslink Core, as you all know, is the busiest section of track in the country. With the amount of volume of trains that is like 24 trains per hour in the peak, which is a lot, but the Victoria Line is very, very, very frequent with 36 trains per hour in the peak. So yeah.
24 and 36 trains per hour on both lines respectively? That's mad.
Well, we ain't kidding that the volume of trains in this country is absolutely mad. Well, on this specific branch, like Southeastern high-speed services, according to the boards that we just saw by the ticket gates, they're like every 30 minutes, which is good.
We are slowly but surely seeing this train's full power, but it will be even better between Stratford and Ashford.
See bestie, I told you that these trains were fast. The 395s, as far as I'm aware, are the only Hitachi-built high-speed train that is a part of the 8300 family of trains. If you exclude the intercity trains like the IETs, God, I don't think I'll ride on those trains for a good long while.
You're telling me, bestie? At least the seats on here are way better than the seats on GWR, LNER, and heck, even Thameslink.
Oh, about that, controversial opinion / hot take. I think the ironing board seats on Thameslink and the seats on GWR, LNER, TPE and Hull trains, I think they're alright, as far as I'm aware. I mean, it depends on your different experiences on each individual seat. I know for the fact that the GWR ones are very notorious for having extremely rough riding, especially at high speed. But to me, I don't mind them as much. If you just ignore the experience, if you ignore like the rough rides, your experience will be better. That's just a hot take from me. Aside from that, I think we are pulling into Stratford International any minute now. The reason why I slowed down is because I said international with quotation marks. That's the main reason why, because Eurostar trains, as far as I'm aware, they don't serve this station at all. They only pass through this station to go to the European mainland, or just want to go to Temple Mills depot.
Exactly. They should drop the international if I were them. Eurostar trains don't serve this station at all.
Welcome to Stratford International, the first stop on this service for today. But I have a question. What is the far platform used for? Is it used for football fans or something like that?
I'm not entirely sure what those far platforms are used for. I don't think any of them serve those platforms. But I'm pretty sure that the far platforms in between the middle island platforms are used for football fans to exit outside of the station and head over to the stadium. Something like that. So yeah. We're just passing Stratford International, so this is my favourite part of the route now. We're going to go non-stop from Stratford International to Ebbsfleet International, and we'll be we'll be passing through some interesting landmarks along the way, and we'll be going under a secret crossing later on today.
Hey guys, is it just me, or does this route seems to be eerily familiar? The reason why I said that it's because, has anyone played Train Sim World before?
Oh my god, I have that game as well. Despite Dovetail being greedy with the money, I really do love the game myself, because it allows younger audiences to drive trains from the real world but in a virtual train simulator.
Come on, bestie. Let's go. What about you, Sean? Do you play Train Sim World?
I used to play Train Sim World 2 before, and I actually drove this specific route from St Pancras all the way down to Ashford International. I think I also did Faversham as well, according to my own knowledge, but I don't play Train Sim World that much anymore, much like how I don't play VR or SCR anymore. The reason why is because Dovetail is being greedy with the money. Yeah, I just don't like it. But I do like BR, SCR, and Train Sim World because, Sarah, like you said, it allows younger audiences to connect to the real world, but in a virtual train simulator. So I say that's a plus on Train Sim World for me.
Chem, fair enough.
Right then, folks, I think we're almost out of the tunnel, so I think we're just about to exit this tunnel any minute. Now? Would you look at that? This train is actually experiencing its true power. Jesus Christ.
Even though it may not be a Eurostar service, this train is capable of doing 225 miles per hour, which is really fast. Whoever knew that riding a high-speed domestic service could be this so much fun?
You can say that again, Victoria. Some areas around High Speed 1 are notorious for people to go and train spot.
For example, Raynham, which is the station that is very notorious for people to go on that bridge so that they can spot high-speed trains experiencing its true power.
Yep, that's the one.
Okay, I'm actually very impressed with the views on High Speed 1. Whoever knew that on a bright sunny day that this line is very beautiful. And we're about to go under one of the biggest road bridges built in the UK called the Dartford Crossing. It's been used by many cars, so it's in constant use with several cars per hour always running throughout the day and into the night.
The Dartford Crossing is an amazing piece of infrastructure and was built in 3 distinct stages. The first works on the crossing started in 1936 and was paused because of World War II, then it got finished in 1963. But the eastern side of the crossing opened to traffic in 1980, and to increase capacity, the Queen Elizabeth II Bridge was completed in 1991. It sure went through a complex history, that's for sure.
Indeed, Victoria, and as someone who is like a friend of mine, I don't think I'll be riding the Dartford Crossing anytime soon. I don't think so. Because as far as I can tell, by the looks of it, it is actually very, very tall. And speaking of Dartford Crossing, I think we're about to approach it any second now.
Speak of the devil, we just went under it just now.
Now that was amazing, that's for sure. Right then folks, so we're just pulling into Ebbsfleet International, so what's going to happen here is that we're going to be like branching off from the line between Ebbsfleet and Gravesend because that's where it switches from TVM to AWS and TPWS systems. So yeah, we're going to be running on TVM throughout Ebbsfleet to Ashford, and then it'll switch from TVM to AWS and TPWS once we get to Ashford International. And also, yeah, that's basically pretty much it. So this is Ebbsfleet International.
I have to say that the views from Stratford to Ebbsfleet were absolutely stunning. We get to pass through various locations like some C2C stations and even going underneath the Dartford Crossing, which in my opinion is the highlight of the trip.
And with a nice click of a button, we just arrived at Ebbsfleet International. So Ebbsfleet International is one of those stations where Eurostar trains actually used to serve the station, but due to the COVID-19 pandemic, it actually ceased in like 2021 or 22. I think it's around 2021 to allow Eurostar services to focus on their main primary routes that they operate. Jesse? What's with the pouty face? Is something troubling you or something? What's wrong?
Don't get me wrong, as much as I'm enjoying the trip so far along with you guys, there are some nitpicks that I want to give out, and it's about the stations. Is it just me, or do all of the stations on the line look the exact freaking same? The reason why I said that it's because, from my own perspective, the looks of the stations look a bit dull, dreary. And like you said, European trains don't serve this station anymore, thanks to this stupid-ass pandemic. So what's the point of calling this station an international station when there's no international train serving this station then?
It seems that you are backing up my point about dropping the international term away from the stations. We can definitely agree with everything on what you just said. I don't think Eurostar trains will stop at Ebbsfleet or Ashford anytime soon. Once a great place is now wrecked because they don't stop anymore. I mean, there are a few proposals to connect another rail line to this station, right?
I mean, Jeff, I've been looking at my phone for the past couple of weeks, and I just noticed that the Elizabeth line, it may not, or it may be extended from Ebbsfleet International from Abbey Wood. It will connect to its current southeastern terminus at Abbey Wood. Whilst highly requested to support new housing and renovation, the extension is likely unfunded and it won't actually happen until like the mid-2030s. The high-speed connection, I mean, it will connect this high-speed line to the Elizabeth line. It will definitely like help like people to connect into southeast London and heck even into central London more quicker. I think it may be more quicker, but I don't know. But we'll see what happens in the foreseeable future. So yeah, the Elizabeth line possibly could be extended to Ebbsfleet International. I have high hopes.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I did some calculations before this trip, and this stretch between Ebbsfleet and Ashford would take approximately 20 minutes for us to get there.
But hey, at least I can have some jokes I want to share with you guys, and trust me, they are very funny. I got them from the internet, so I can guess I can tell you, because why not? Where do the cats go on Thameslink? Early. What's Thameslink's favourite sport? Bat and ball. Why are we on a train just so that we can go to... What do we have to do to our clothes on a train? Change here, get it? Because we have to like change here, get it? Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my god. Anyway guys, we're just pulling into Ashford International any minute now, so I want you guys to give me your own thoughts and perspectives about this service, because it's actually very unique. Victoria, I know for a fact that I'm looking at you because I can definitely say that you're going to say something positive, so what do you think?
It was an amazing experience, and I'm happy to see that I was able to tick this train service off of my list, so that's great. My favourite part of the route is the views and scenery between Stratford and Ebbsfleet. I'm happy we were able to see the Dartford crossing in one take. It's kind of like that movie 1917 where they get all the shots in one take.
Oh, I didn't know you watched 1917 as well. I watched it before and it was absolutely great. Like, I absolutely really love 1917. It definitely contains a lot of like war themes and stuff to it. Considering that I'm a huge fan of war, and I'm definitely a huge fan of history as well, since I'm a historian myself, as you can clearly see. Anyway, yeah, we're approaching into Ashford International, so once we get to Ashford, we can definitely see what the Ashford really has to offer, really. So, let's go.
We can definitely tell. But can we please admire the last bit of the scenery before we arrive at Ashford?
You know what? Sure. I'll be quiet. We'll all be quiet for 20 minutes. Sorry. Shh.
Well, I guess we did it. Welcome to Ashford International, where you can get trains to Ramsgate via Canterbury West and also regional services to London Charing Cross via Tunbridge and Sevenoaks. And don't forget the southern service that goes from Ashford International to Eastbourne via Rye and the Marshlink line.
Definitely. The Marshlink line is definitely another one of those branch lines I actually do need to tick off, because there's some amazing like historic features to it. You get to go past through Pevensey Castle. You can get some nice sea views. You can go to the actual Cooden Beach and the Norman's Bay. It's just absolutely lovely. and I highly recommend going on the Marshall line at some point on your own adventures if you want to. So yeah, that is that. We're at Ashford International. That is that. Amazing. And also, one nitpick that I have to say is, our train was divided at Ashford International. The front 6 coaches was off to Ramsgate, but the rear 6 got left behind. Honestly, a 6-car service going from here to Ramsgate with it being divided here at Ashford. That's just unacceptable. I know I sound a bit ranty, but that's just the only nitpick that I'll give about services when dividing at specific stations.
We definitely understand your frustration. That 6-car train was very busy, and it's unfortunately used for standing room only. But on the plus side, we're at Ashford now, so what do you think we should do for the next hour?
I guess what we could do is that we can go out of the station, just find a restaurant and just try and grab some ice cream because it is boiling hot. And after that, we're going to get a regional service back to London, but this time we're going to Charing Cross. What do you say?
Ooh, yes please. Ice cream could be very handy for this warm weather.
So without further ado, let's go.